My name is Gail Gallagher, and I live in Fountain Hills, Arizona. As a child, I was always very active. I grew up in the Oakland Hills, just below a boarding stable, and I hung out there with all the horses and hiked the hills with my friends and just kind of ran wild back in those days. In high school, I started skiing downhill and continued that up a little bit through college. So I've been very active. Always like to go outside and play, and I still do. We were in Zion National Park on a vacation and hiking. Coming home in the car was about an 18-hour straight through. We hadn't planned on it, but it ended up, we just kept going further. By the time I got home, I was really stiff, and I thought it was just a muscle, so I was getting massage, and it kept kind of bothering me, but I kept doing all my other things. Finally, a doctor who did my rotator cuff saw me walking, looked at me, and he says, "You got a bad hip." And so I said, "No, I don't." He said, "Yes, you do." So I went to physical therapy, and indeed I did have a bad hip, and then it really started bothering me more. At that point, I was starting to play golf. I noticed walking down to hit golf balls at the driving range at the 10th row, which is the area where we were living in Bend at the time, that I would have to take one step and then another, and I would get out of the car and I'd be all kind of stoved up, as they say. That's the old cowboy saying, that you have to sit by the warm stove when you're all stiff. So I met Dr. Silver, and it was a done deal. I met with him. I liked him a lot. I said, "Okay, you could do my hip." And the process was quite easy. I was very happy. I had the surgery done at Abrazo Scottsdale campus because I could go in and get the whole workup done there. The staff was good. He's very knowledgeable. He explained what he was going to do. He was going to do it with a robot. And I just felt that, yes, this doctor will do a very good job. And he was young. And if I ever need my other hip done, I'm sure he'll still be in practice, because I'm now 76. So I think he'll be working for a while. So I've been back to mountain biking. I've skied this year. Golf is more of what I'm doing as an activity now because I'm older, and still hiking and walking and doing those kind of things. So I've been able to continue to be very active, and I'm thankful that I had my hip done.